Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I'm so excited to plan in my Laurel Denise planner. So if you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. It's Jen with ChappyPlans. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, how's it going? I am so glad you are here to join me for this journey as I figure out how to use this gorgeous planner. This is the Laurel Denise Undated Vertical Weekly Planner, and I am going to flip to July, where I'd already shared how I filled out the month at a glance and the first week. So I'm going to be planning for the following week, which should be the 10th through the 16th, I believe. So I just flip over here, still have my entire month at a glance with all the important dates. And today I'm going to be using stickers from Casey of Pleasantly Planned Shop, the Summer Delight collection. So I have two different sizes here. So glad she came out with this smaller size because these are perfect for this planner. And then the Summer Delight kit, which has the 3 different colored boxes. I have a couple of rolls of washi here, and I'm just going to get going. So this may be somewhat of a hot mess because I have not done a plan with me in this exact layout on my channel. Clearly I've been using the planner, but it's one thing to do it without the camera on. So let me think how I want to do this. So I like using up here for social media rather than at the bottom because I'm more prone to look at it up here first. So I need to white out the priorities because this is going to be for social media. I don't really use the time slot. And then the bottom portion is to track my, I don't know what yet. Okay, I was going to use it for exercise, but I actually created in the back of this on the extra pages exercise log. So this will be for the month of July, which we're not in yet, which is why it's blank, but I have the next 6 months all in the back here. These I cut out of inserts that Casey used to sell. She no longer sells them, but you could probably find like a monthly printable or even create your own. I just figured I would use what I had and save a tree and not just like toss these out and use them. And then I just did some doodles down here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to keep over here, but I thought a fun quote for July would be fitting. So now that I have this space in the back, I don't need to use this bottom section for exercise. So for now, I think I'm going to use it for Nora's symptoms. I just had a meeting with her, not a meeting, like a virtual appointment with her gastroenterologist, and fortunately so Nora has celiac disease, and fortunately her symptoms have been fairly dormant because she's on like as much of a gluten-free diet as we can you know, manage and control. Obviously, you know, when we order things like from Chipotle, for example, we tell them to change their gloves and we say that she has celiac, but you know, cross-contamination is definitely always a possibility. So I don't know where my big scissors are, so I'm just going to use my Cricut ones. But like there was a moment a couple weeks ago where she had really bad stomach pain, and obviously something happened there, and sometimes she doesn't sleep well at night, and so this will just be a good way for me to track those things. So I'm just going to label this. I like using the S gel in the 0.38 on these pages. So I'm just going to write Nora's health. And there may be days where I don't write anything. So most importantly, I need to date. Oh, actually, I can write social media here. All right. So I've got to put the days up here. Let's see. I want to use, here are my colors. So I'm going to want to use a mild liner that goes with it. So let me pull these. Although I just got the new Gentle Colors pack, and I feel like these are a little bit more suited. So I'm going to use the, I think it's like baby pink or something like that. This is the 6th, no, the 10th. All right, so we have, let me move this out of the way. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, and I have no idea how long these videos are going to be, like all that kind of stuff, because this is all new. And I was saying, I don't even know what video it was in, but that I had been looking for other Plan With Me like examples in this particular type of planner, like the Laurel Denise, and I had a really hard time finding stuff. Like I couldn't find anything, to be honest. Okay. So I'm going to write across here. I'm going to abbreviate Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's kind of hard to see the numbers. I think I'm going to outline them. I'm going to use my Muji. Okay, so I think what I did is I use this area for a lot of the to-do things I have this week. I'm gonna just carry this mild liner over here and highlight social media and highlight Nora's health. I don't love that that just went up there, so I'm gonna use my Uniball Signo, my favorite white gel pen for covering up mistakes. Just kind of go over it a little bit. You can still see it, but it's not as bad. And then I will have spots to track social media. Looking at our week, Nora will be at summer camp this week. So, and it's in the morning. I am going to use, so on these sticker kits, you get this like scallop washi, which is gorgeous. I'm going to use this like mulberry type color to put that up because it's from 9 to 1. So I'm going to block off the top portion of the week. Monday through Friday. Okay, perfect. And I can just, this is, I might actually use the time here, 9 to 1 this week, just to help me. And that's what I love about this. Like this week, it was different. Mostly to-dos, right? And like big events, got little boxes or labels. This week, because I know she's going to be at camp this entire time, I'm going to time block. Right? And you can do that with markers or stickers or washi or however you want, or even just pens, doesn't matter. But I'm going to put here, art camp, 9 to 1, so that I have a constant reminder that that is what this is for. I think I'm even going to bring in some florals like along the top. I'm going to cut them this way. And they can come across like so. Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right, I'll use the smaller one here. This way, this way, I think this way. All right, so it's only gonna come to right there. So the trick is just getting it as close as you can and then using your craft knife to trim it. And actually, it looks like I may only need this half of the sticker. But I'm gonna come, I think I'm gonna come all the way across because I can. Let me see if I'm still in frame. Okay. Just making sure because she big. This is a big planner. And then one more. I might as well bring it all the way across, right? We're gonna do this way. And then this is like my ongoing to do, so I am going to trim it here. Put these back on the sticker sheet just for now because I might use it for something else. It's definitely a sticker scrap worth saving. Okay, that's pretty. I like it already. This is throwing me off though that it comes to here and that's it, but I'm gonna try to just embrace it for now. Okay, I have an appointment, a virtual appointment in the afternoon, so I am going to put a box there. Let's see. I think I might even take this large box and do this for her camp. I wish I had done that before I put these stickers down though. See how, if we can get them to lift up at all. I told you this was going to be a longer video and there's going to be a lot of like, you know, verbal processing as I figure out where to put everything. Forgive me. But I think it's better to show you like the authentic start to finish process of using this planner, right? Instead of just pretending like, oh yeah, I totally got this and I know exactly how I'm going to use this and here's how. Like, that's not real life. And I like to keep it real. I'm pretty sure that the stickers Casey sent me are amazing because, I mean, obviously the designs are gorgeous, but they peeled up pretty easily just now. All right. Cool. So now I don't want this to say art camp because I'm going to put it in the box, which is fine. It's fine. Okay. So what was I doing? I was going to put something for my virtual appointment, my telehealth. Time to bring in some blue. So that's at 1, just like right here. So my sticker hack is if you have a box sticker and it's not the size you want, it's totally fine because all you do is cut the size that you want and then save the other end of the box. You could even save this if you wanted to. I'm not going to. Try to line it up. And there we go. So now I can put telehealth with Lisa. And then I have a standing appointment Thursday, but that's at 11. So that would actually be up here. I'm going to use the mauve color. And that's in the morning. Also, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but there are really faint gray lines, which are just subtle enough that like they really don't bother me because I'm not someone who loves to have lines on their pages, but I actually find these very helpful and they're not distracting at all, like from the rest of the week or the spread or the decoration. So okay. Sticker surgery for the win. This is also telehealth, but this is my standing therapy appointment every week. Oh, my husband has worship practice Monday night. So I'm actually going to use my clean color dot markers. Oh, I know what I didn't do is have like a key up here for my color dots. But I've already used different boxes for myself. So as long as the colors match this week, I'm okay with them not being designated to a person. What I mean by that is like for this week, you can see that all my dots are purple, but back in June, for example, I have my dots color coded by person. It's not really a busy week this week, so I'm just gonna use colors that match and call it good. So for my husband, let's see, we can bring in some yellow, right? He has practice in the evening, so I can write that in. I don't necessarily even need to write his name. Like, I know he's the one who has worship practice. It's nobody else in the house. So that works out just fine. And then there is a fundraising event at our church on Friday evening. So I'm going to use a larger box, I think, for that. How about the blue? So again, don't need the whole thing. Where'd I put my skizzers? Here we go. So I'm going to trim it down like this. And then cut this. I love that I get to use all of my markers and pens now because I'm using less stickers. Like, that's just so fun for me. Okay, I do think I want to bring some washi across like this to designate that this is the weekend. So I'm going to use this yellow washi I pulled. I think a lot of these washi, so OCD, I actually organized my washi, like reorganized it because of this planner. I know. Because I will definitely need, like, before I got this planner, all of the skinnier washi was mixed in with all the different sized washi. And because I switched to this planner system, I took out all the skinny washi and put it all in its own washi drawer. Because that cracks me up. Like, anybody else like that? Just me, wouldn't be surprised. All right, so I'm just going to trim the washi there. All right, so I know that this is the weekend. Love that for me. Maybe I'll bring it up. I think I'm gonna continue it up this way. I could have used my mild liner instead, but since I use my pen a lot more in these spreads, I feel like it's fun to be able to bring in the washi. get some use out of that. And then I don't want to cover up the part where I wrote the date, so I'm just gonna trim it out, which is super easy to do with a craft knife. Awesome. And what was I doing? I have to write fundraiser. I think that's it. So Sundays, I still have to do work things, like schedule things for my job. So I'm going to use, let's see, I have this like grayish bluish clean color dot marker called grayish green. I'm going to use that for scheduling purposes, so I know who I have on greeting and hospitality. And then, oh, whoops, I just did that for Saturday. Good thing it came off the washi easily. It's Sunday, Jen, that you need people. Okay. Then what I like to do, I have so many new stickers from Casey's shop, and she just released some new like summer ones. Here we go. How about we'll do I love summer. It's a little large, but I think I can make it work. I don't tend to do much planning at all, if anything, on a Sunday, so I'll be covering up this floral, but I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks really cute. And then I can have my like to-dos. I'm gonna just highlight where it says to do this week. And then I've got, I guess I could go back to the yellow. Yellow. And every few lines we'll get a dot. And then for my social media to-dos, come back here, and I do most of my filming and editing and all that stuff on like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So I'm gonna put a bunch here. And I'm trying to think what else. That's it so far. So as the week goes on, what I will do is like add in more to-dos, little dots, and to bring in some color, I'll like take my mild liner and like highlight something. So hopefully that makes sense. And what I'm gonna do in these videos from now on is show you like the end of the first week, because it's gonna look very different as I fill it out throughout the week. So I'll set it up with you guys. That'll be my like plan with me for the week. And then once a month, I will do like the monthly setup, which is where I set up my monthly calendar. And then I can show you like my social media calendar. Like right now, this is where I'm at and how I'm using these extra pages. And then I always have like a next month try, because this layout changes for me as I'm figuring it out. So I wanted a place to be able to write those ideas down. But you can see like in June, I ended up using the back pages for a brain dump, content ideas, and then I have like my highlights for the month that I doodled out and colored, which was really fun. And I think I'm gonna probably do that again. New Laurel Denise planner, yay. So I will probably do that here. I started planning the summer party that we're gonna be having on the 8th, which is gonna be a lot of work. So like right now I'm filming, it's not even the end of June yet. I'm filming way, way, way ahead just because like I have to for my sanity and for like what's going on with our summer. But what I'll do is when I come back to film this week, which is exciting, stay tuned, it's a collab. This one's gonna be a collab. I will show you what this week looked like. and then I will film this week. So hopefully you guys can get a better idea of like how I use it throughout the week, and I'll kind of walk you through it a little bit, which takes out some of the plan with me portion, obviously, because I will have already written in it throughout the week, but hopefully it still helps you and gives you some inspo. But just so, for example, right now, we are in June. So this is the week that we're in. You can see I'm on Monday right now. I worked from home, I got some things done, and that's sort of where we're at. And as my week goes, I add like my to-dos here. And then I plug them in on the day that I do them if I want to. And if I have the room, I don't have to. I can just simply check them off over here. But like there's not a lot of room for decoration, so, which is fine with me. That actually reminds me, I did forget to do something over here. I forgot to put spots for my reels, like boxes to record my reels. So I think I have an idea for that. I'm gonna take one of these. We're gonna use the blue one. And I'm going to put them both in this box. So I can put it right up here. I'm going to cut it this way. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put like this. Bump, 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 bump. And I wrote reel 1 and reel 2, and then I can do for all the steps, which I have. I like to choose the audio, film the reel, edit it, and schedule it. Okay, perfect. So there's that. So yeah, this is looking really cute. Here is my week. It's so different. I know it's so different. I hope you guys are here for the journey and you have the patience and the grace as I figure all of this out. But I am obsessed with this planner, y'all. I love it so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I will link Casey's shop below so you can check out her goodies. I'm also an affiliate for Laurel Denise, so you can use Gen 10 if you plan to purchase anything right now through the shop. But I thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Bye-bye.